We're here! Why did you want us to come? What's the matter? Oh, you're finally here! I don't know why, but this thing has started giving me trouble again. What has? Your refrigerator? What's wrong with it? Has it broken? Why? What's wrong with it now, Mom? I'm just as clueless as you pair! It hasn't been that long since I fixed it. I must have just made the problem worse. Why does this always happen to me? Could you tell us the specific problem? If it's an internal problem, or have you been hearing weird noises? As it looks fine to me just by looking at it. How long have you had it for? Hasn't it only been about a year? I don't understand how it's broken already. You must be doing something wrong. 1 year? No! It's been about 2 years now. Quite a while. Amelia, these things happen after having them for a while. They won't last forever. You'll find out when you get to my age. But it doesn't seem like there is a problem to me. What part is broken exactly? Strange. It seems fine now you two have arrived. When I'm by myself, it starts making strange noises, as if water is running out of it. The temperature isn't right and food isn't freezing properly. But this fish seems frozen enough to me. There's even ice stuck to the box. Are you sure you aren't just overthinking? Or pressed the wrong button, perhaps? Overthinking? Do you really think I'm making this up? I'm telling you, the food wasn't frozen last time I checked. I'm just saying, there always seems to be something breaking. If it isn't the refrigerator, it's the washing machine. And somehow, it's never your fault. Then when we do come look at the problem for you, they all seem to be fine. You can't look at it once and then tell me there's nothing wrong with it. I use them all the time, so I think I know better than you do. And since you've mentioned it, my washing machine and dryer are acting weird too. You only changed them recently too. Then Mom, you need to call the customer center and ask them to send out someone to look at it. They all came with 1-year warranties, so use them. Oh, I know nothing about all that. Why would I call someone out to fix something when I don't know exactly what the problem is? I'm worried there would be nothing wrong with it and I would still have to pay them for their time. Yes, I understand that. But the employees in the customer advice center or the store you bought it from will be way more knowledgeable than us. Maybe it's best if you just call them, even if you can't pinpoint the issue. We aren't experts in this field, so there is no use in calling us. It will just keep happening. You know what? I'll just have to change the lot. New refrigerator, laundry machine, dryer, everything. What? Change everything again? Mom, don't be so ridiculous. Who changes their appliances after only having them for 2 years? It's a waste. I'll ring the customer care team for you tomorrow and they will send out people to check them over for you. But I won't know what to say to them. I don't know what is wrong with it. You can't expect me to explain the problem to them by myself without you two to help me. I can't do it. Well, earlier you said you knew the situation better than us. Why are you so against me getting new appliances? Is it because it's a waste to spend money on me? So you're trying to find any excuse not to buy me new appliances, even though they are broken? No, of course that's not the case. It's just most people's appliances last them 10 or more years. But yours seem to only last you a year or two and then break. So I'm confused. Everyone is different. Some people use theirs more than others. Anyway, it's not up to you. It's up to my son. You will buy me a new one, won't you, Charles? Mom, even I think this is getting ridiculous now. I'm still paying back my credit card for the refrigerator I bought you last time. It's not like I'm asking you for much. Only a refrigerator. What happens when you both leave and the refrigerator completely stops working? All the food will rot and I won't be able to eat. I'll die of hunger. Just leave it for now. Keep using it and see how it goes. If there is still a problem, we will need to call someone out to have a look at it and fix it for you. That That's no use to me. I want a new one. Did you think I didn't know that you bought your parents a new refrigerator not long ago? Yet you're telling me that you can't afford to change mine. Huh? What? Did you tell her? It must have slipped out in a conversation. Then I must be right. You just don't want to spend any money on me. It's all my fault. I'm living for too long and becoming a burden. I wish I would hurry up and die faster. Put you both out of your misery. Mom, please don't say that. Charles, it's not my fault I've lived to such an old age. Yet I am a burden to you both. It's hard to stomach the thought. I feel like I am walking on eggshells around Amelia. I should have just followed your father and passed early. Better yet, I should have just been the first to go. Stop talking such nonsense, Mom. I'll buy you a new one next month when I get paid. Honey? Really? You're the best. I knew I could count on you. The best son. That's why they say sons are the best. My daughters are no use. I'll send you the one I've been eyeing up. Look at it when you get the chance. Whenever me and Charles go to his mother's house, she is always pestering us with something. At the exact time we arrive, she always seems to be conveniently fiddling with something. The refrigerator, TV, washing machine, vacuum cleaner, everything has a problem. It's always the same pattern. She calls us and tells us to come over to look at something because it is broken. But she never explains exactly what is wrong with anything. She just repeats that there is a problem. Of course, that is because there's nothing wrong and there is no problem. But my husband gives in every time she mentions dying or death. I don't know what he is so scared of. Because of this, me and Charles have been fighting more and more these days. But married couples will fight. It's normal and never lasts too long. I ended up giving in. It's our son's first birthday soon, and I don't want to ruin that for him. Don't you think there are too many flowers on the table? Can't we move them somewhere else for now and bring them back when we are all ready to take photos? Honey, it's okay. Leave it to the professionals. They know what they are doing. Yes, but it's our son's first birthday party. Of course I want everything to be perfect. Wouldn't all parents feel the same way? Yes, I know how you feel. But they are probably stressed enough as it is. Let's just go with what they say. Professionals know best. As long as we do what they say, the pictures will come out great. You two were over here the whole time. I've been looking for you everywhere. Why were you looking for us? Is there something wrong? Look at this for a second. I had something I wanted to tell you, so I've been looking everywhere for you. What could you have possibly been up to this whole time? Mom, what is it now? How many people do you have coming today? Amelia, have your parents invited many people? Yes, I think they've invited quite a few. Why? Have you not got a lot of people coming? Don't worry about that. It doesn't matter the number of people. It's just a first birthday party for my son. It's not like it's a wedding or anything, so please don't stress. Then, how many people are bringing gifts? I have no idea. I mean, we are bound to receive quite a few gifts, since it is his first birthday and all. Honey, didn't you say a lot of your friends were coming? They definitely won't come empty-handed. Did they say they were bringing anything? I'm not sure. I'm just grateful they are even taking the time to come. There's no need for any gifts. He is still too young to understand any of that. The prices of things are so expensive these days. What do you mean grateful for them just showing up? Who in their right mind would turn out to a child's first birthday party empty-handed? How many of your friends are coming exactly? About 10 people, including yours and our son's friends. Amelia was very antisocial before we got married, so she doesn't know too many people. Oh, really? Then maybe it's best for them not to bring gifts, but money each instead. Money? I could never ask people for that. If everyone was to give money, it would add up to way more than what all of the gifts are worth. Plus, it's more normal for people to just gift money these days. Then people can spend it on what they want. I'm sure your friends know what they are doing. Young people these days are quick with the trends. They are bound to just all gift money. I'm grateful for whatever they decide to gift me. The prices of things these days are expensive enough. I don't expect more than that. It's not like any of them are family relatives and need to bring me anything. Why not? This is your chance. Use it to your advantage. Wait a second. What is it? Why do you care so much about how many gifts and money my son will receive? I don't mind what my friends decide to gift to me, be that money or not. I'm okay with it. So why do you care so much? Because you're still a young mom. You know nothing. It's normal to expect gifts or money during your child's birthday parties and wedding. It's your chance to ask for something you need. So why aren't you doing it? Stop being so kind and innocent and just ask when you have the chance. It's normal. I'm sorry. I'm not demanding anything off my friends. Honey, why are you shouting at my mom like that? Also, stop making weird faces. Everyone is staring at us. You're ruining the mood. You need to stop raising your voice. There's so many people around. It's so embarrassing. That isn't the point right now. I'm trying not to raise my voice, but she is out of order here. Do you not see your mom here demanding me to beg my friends for money? Demanding? I didn't demand. Do you not realize how expensive raising a child is? I was just trying to help you out and give you some motherly advice, but you are taking it the complete wrong way. You'll understand later on when you are struggling to raise your child due to money problems. Maybe then you will realize. I'll stop trying to help. Honey, why would you cause a problem on today of all days? We were supposed to not let this ruin the mood. Ugh! I'm sick of you right now, too! So both of you just leave me alone! After we stated we weren't going to buy my mother-in-law new appliances, she started suggesting ways for us to make more money. Like she did during my son's first birthday party. More importantly, she didn't focus on us asking her friends for money, but only on me asking my friends and family. I don't have the energy to fight with her about money anymore. Luckily, my friends did end up gifting a lot of items and money, so we were able to start up a savings account for him. My mother-in-law frowned upon those who turned up with small gifts, but I was just grateful for them to have come in the first place. I was so thankful to all of my friends who made the effort to show up that day. I thanked each and every one individually, as some friends had donated amazing gifts. Of course, some of my mother-in-law's friends also gave some gifts, which I was also extremely thankful for. But my mother-in-law decided to claim those gifts for herself. My husband couldn't see the wrong in it and just said we were gifting them to his mom. We ended up fighting straight after Oliver's first birthday party. It was all a disaster. 99% of our fights as a couple are all because of his mom. We do not fight about anything else. Dorothy, was it these that you said you'd left in my house? Where did I put them? They are in this bag somewhere. Here they are. These socks? I'll bring them to you this once, but next time could you wait until one of us comes over when you need us to return something? Charles could have dropped them over on his way home from work tomorrow. Did you really need me to go out of my way to bring you a pair of socks? It's hardly an emergency situation. Yes, those socks. Perfect. I'm also surprised you agreed to bring them over for me. What do you mean? Nothing. I just didn't think you would actually come. Anyway, there is something I want to show you. Come here. So you use the socks as an excuse for me to come over, just for you to sit there and brag in my face about something. You know me too well, Amelia. What is this? You haven't surely changed your laundry machine again? Yes, to the newest model. I told my son there wasn't any need to get the newest one out, but he insisted as he is certain this time it won't break. Have you seriously bought a new laundry machine and dryer? And by your son, you mean my husband? Of course I mean Charles. How would I have ever afforded to buy all of this? Charles bought them for me, so I just wanted to show them off to you. I think you should know as his wife what a good son he is. Anyway, I thought it was only fair that Charles bought me these, since you both had already gifted a new refrigerator to your parents. What money has he used to buy this? He still has debts to pay off. I can't believe my eyes. He said he received a bonus this month in work, so used that to pay for everything. I guessed he hadn't told you about it, and I was right. That's why I asked you to come over. But I mean, I don't blame him. If he was to tell you he received a bonus, you would have spent it all before he even had the chance to treat his mom, who he loves so dearly. That's probably why he didn't tell you. Wait a minute. A bonus? He told you he got given a bonus. He couldn't have received a bonus. I would know. It doesn't make sense. I'm telling you, he told me he was given a bonus in work this month for his hard work. I don't have any reason to lie to you. Anyway, it's not like you both work in the same company. How would you know if he received a bonus or not? Because Charles has already told me when he was due to receive his bonus this year. In fact, it's the same every year. So there must be a mistake. Well, who knows? They must have sped up the bonus payment this year. These things can happen. I'm sure Charles wouldn't lie about that. You aren't always right. Sometimes things can change suddenly. Whenever I try to have a conversation with you, it's so frustrating. You stress me out so much, I can physically feel my blood pressure rising. He never receives a big bonus. Not big enough that he would feel the need to hide it from me. The bonus he gets isn't even enough to afford a washing machine, let alone both a washer and dryer. It doesn't make any sense. You must be lying. Are you trying to say he didn't receive the bonus? No, I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying it's impossible for him to have gotten it this early. Anyway, today's technology is so convenient, isn't it? All I have to do is press one button and it does everything by itself. Feel free to bring over any washing you need doing. I need to break the machine in a bit. I'm worried it will start breaking again if I start to not use it as much as before. Also, since I'm living alone, I don't accumulate a lot of laundry anyway. So what do you think of bringing over a load of laundry every weekend and do it at my house? No. Why would I travel all the way here just to do some laundry? No! You're talking with your mother-in-law here. I'm just trying to help you out. Yes, but you are asking silly requests. I'm just getting frustrated, that's all. Anyway, I better get going. Charles is due home from work any minute now. Yes, I finished showing you what I needed to, so you best get home and start preparing dinner. I prefer it when you aren't here anyway. Peace and quiet. As soon as Charles got home from work that day, I decided to ask him about what my mother-in-law Dorothy had told me earlier. I asked him if he had received a bonus, but he kept changing the subject and seemed to refrain from answering me. So I mentioned that I had been over to see his mom today, and he froze. I said to him that his mom had told me everything earlier, so he needs to be honest with me. But to my surprise, he grabbed me and said no, he hadn't received any bonus. So I was left very confused. I have no idea where he got the money from, as he still hadn't received that month's paycheck. So how on earth was he able to pay for a brand new laundry and dryer machine? It was on my mind for days, so in the end I ended up calling my mom to ask her for her advice. She said that Charles had suggested selling one particular gift my son had received for his first birthday and putting the money from it into a savings account along with the rest of the money my son had received. This gift wasn't an ordinary gift. It was, in fact, a gold bar. My quite wealthy friend decided to gift it to my son on his first birthday, as a keepsake. Whether we decided to sell it for him or keep it was up to us, but it went undiscussed. After hearing this, I decided to run home on my lunch break and check to see if the gift had disappeared. I couldn't seem to find it anywhere, and I didn't have much time, so had to head back to work. I then searched properly again when I came home from work, and still couldn't find the gold bar. But even though I didn't want to believe it, my gut was telling me something wasn't right. So I decided to visit all of our town's local jewelers to see if he had sold it to any of them. Hello. If you aren't too busy, could I please ask you something? Has someone who looks like this been in here recently? Potentially asking to sell a gold bar?
Ah, him. Yes, I remember him. He actually came not too long ago. Maybe a couple days ago. Why? What's the problem?
Oh, well, you see, this person is my husband. Here, let me show you a family photo. Not too long ago, it was our son's first birthday party. My close friend actually gifted my son a gold bar as an investment gift. But without discussing it with me first, my husband has decided to secretly take it himself and sell the gold bar for cash. All without me even knowing. I just had a gut feeling, so I came here, and I was right.
What? Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. I had no idea.
That's okay. It isn't your fault. I just needed to ask you for a favor. I was just wondering if you potentially still had a receipt of the sale, so that I can have solid proof when I decide to confront him about it later. I would be forever grateful. It would really help me out a lot.
I really wish I could help you, but I'm worried about how this could affect our store. I get that he is your husband, but it's store policy and we can't just go giving out people's private and personal information. It is a bit risky on our store's behalf, if he ever did decide to take legal action.
I promise there will be no repercussions. Absolutely no damage to your store. I will even write you a formal letter explaining the situation. My husband has sold my son's gifted gold bar in order to pay for his mother's new laundry machine and dryer. It was originally supposed to be invested later on into our son's savings account. Please, I'm begging you. If you could just help me out this once.
It makes sense why he came all the way to this store just to sell the gold. He briefly mentioned what neighborhood he was from, and I remember thinking that he'd come a bit far to sell some gold. I was just happy to have his service, so didn't ask any more questions. But had I known that, I would have refused it. The fact he stole from his own son, just to pay for something for his mother? This situation is very disrespectful. I usually wouldn't have helped out in a situation like this. But as a mother of two myself, I empathize with you. Here, I'll reprint you out the receipt that has his details on it.
Really? Thank you so much. It means so much to me. In the end, I finally found the jewelers that Charles had sold the gold bar to. Cleverly, it was the furthest away from our town. I was lucky I even checked. I begged the shop owner to do me a favor this once and let me take a picture of the sales receipt, which I later would confront my husband with, as proof. I also visited a few appliance stores in the neighborhood. I was able to find the exact store Charles had bought his mom's laundry machine and dryer from. If you try hard enough to find it, the truth will always come out. I also managed to get a receipt from the appliance store to use as proof. I then prepared to confront him as soon as he got home from work.
What's going on?
I was about to ask you the same question. What is going on? Did you really think you could keep secrets forever? That I would never have found out?
What are you talking about? I've only just got home from work. Give me a break for once.
Look at this receipt and see for yourself. Now tell me why you think I am being like this all of a sudden.
It's a receipt from the gold jewelers. And a receipt from the appliance store. How do you have these? Have you been snooping around behind my back?
Snooping around? I hardly needed to snoop around.
Then what is all of this? How can you possibly explain how you got all of this?
I told you. Your mom told me you bought her a new laundry machine and dryer. When I asked her what money you had bought them with, she told me you had received a bonus in work. But when I confronted you about the bonus, you were clearly lying. So I had to take matters into my own hands. This wouldn't have happened had you just been honest with me.
I had no choice. My mom kept on calling me daily, complaining about something new.
So you decided to sell your son's birthday gift? It was your problem to fix. You should have gone out and earned more money or something. Why are you dragging our son into your financial problems?
He's my son. Why can't I use some of his money? He's only 1 year old. It's not like he needs the money at the moment.
What?
When he is older, he will have to help fund some things for us anyway. We can just think of it as he doesn't have to do anything for us in the future. Now, will you let me breathe for a second? I've just sat down all day. I'm tired of the feud that's always happening between you and my mom. Do you realize how frustrating it is?
I don't care how frustrated you are or any of your other excuses. Pay back our son's money now. We were planning on putting it in a savings account to use for him later on. Remember? What money are we going to use now when we have to send him to kindergarten and elementary school? Do you have enough money to fund that? Why would you use that knowing you're broke and don't have any savings to fund anything?
Broke?
What? Do you want me to try word it nicer?
You know what? You don't understand. I'm done talking with you. We can't change what has already been done. It's in the past. If you really want the money back, go to my mom's house and take back the laundry machine and dryer yourself and refund it. There is no point arguing with me about this issue any further. We are just wasting time. Right, I'm going to go rest now. Okay?
I also know it is a problem that cannot be reversed. But I still feel so angry about the situation. I thought he would at least apologize about his behavior, get on his knees and beg for my forgiveness. Isn't that what any normal human would do? But instead, he showed no remorse for what he did. He didn't even apologize. So, from now on, I also will not waste my breath trying to discuss it with him. Instead, I had to make him realize his behavior using a different way. I couldn't sleep whilst thinking about how I could get revenge on him. Then it finally hit me. I decided to raid Charles's closet whilst he was sleeping that night, to see if there was any items in there that I could sell. I found a lot of designer clothing and items, put them into a box and quietly took them to my car. I decided to leave for work as soon as dawn hit the next day, as I had to stop somewhere on the way. I made a pit stop at the secondhand luxury item shop over in the next neighborhood. I decided to sell all of the designer items that I took the night before from my husband's closet. I wanted to see how he would feel if someone did the same thing to him. Like they say, an eye for an eye. He was bound to realize his wrongdoings this way.
Have you seen my belt by any chance?
What belt? You have a few.
The belt you got me for my birthday. You know, the Hermes one. I definitely left it here in its box, but even the boxes seem to disappear. I only wear it on special occasions, so I definitely wouldn't have moved it.
Ah, that belt. Is that the only thing that seems to have gone missing?
Huh? What do you mean?
Have a look. Are you sure nothing else has gone missing?
What do you mean? Have you taken it? My Gucci shoes! They're gone too! Also, what has happened to half of my bags and clothes? Wait a second. Why have only my designer items gone missing? You've taken them, haven't you?
Here, take this.
What's this? A receipt?
Yes, it's the receipt for all of the designer items you can't find.
What? You sold my clothes?
Oh, and here's another receipt.
Another one?
Yes, a receipt for a brand new kitchen. I decided to treat my parents to a complete kitchen renovation with the money.
A complete renovation? You're kidding me, right? Very funny joke. Ha ha. Give me my items back. You're only doing this because of the gold bar situation. Stop being so childish. Okay, you got me. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done it. I'll save up the same amount of money that I got for the gold bar. So hurry and go get my items back. I've apologized now, so stop joking and give me my stuff back.
What joke? Do you think I'm joking? I sold all your designer stuff and decided to be a good daughter, like you, and treat my parents. The renovation has already been paid for, so I don't have the money to be able to get them back. They're starting the planning today. It's too late now. What a shame. Sorry.
Why are you like this? Did you really think if you did this, the gold bar would suddenly reappear? You're being so childish. Act your age for once.
I just did the same thing as you did. Are you angry? Then imagine how angry I felt when I found out you sold the gold bar.
Whatever. It's okay. I'll just go take this receipt and get them to refund me the items.
Go ahead. You won't get very far, though. Did you really think I would give you the real receipt? I've already torn that up. The one in your hand now is one I've just made myself.
You're unbelievable.
Maybe I am. But at least now you know not to touch your son's things and sell them for money. And since you told me not to bring up that situation anymore, I also request for you to never talk about this situation ever again.
I can't believe it. What am I going to do? I wanted to wear that belt today. My shoes, my bags. I want to cry.
My husband didn't expect me to behave the way I did, so he got even more frustrated by the situation. He was the one who caused the issue in the first place, so it felt good to also make him feel the way he made me feel. I couldn't just sit there and let him get away with it, and it all went the way I had planned. I don't feel sorry for what I did. It's not like I caused trouble for someone who had done nothing wrong. They say doing the same thing as someone did to you makes you just as bad as the other person. But in this case, I believe he well and truly deserved it. I didn't want him to see me as a pushover and try the same thing again. I just couldn't let him get away with it. He said that the value of a luxury item increases with time, so you shouldn't sell them. But they weren't mine anyway, so it means nothing to me. But if that's the case, then the price of the gold bar he sold would have also raised in value over time. So he has no excuses. He sat there for hours trying to debate with me the difference between selling gold and luxury items. But because I couldn't agree with him, he decided to take himself off and left the house. I didn't bother going to look for him. I was happy to finally have some quiet time to myself. The next day, I decided to send a gift to Charles's place of work, so that it was there for when he arrived. As soon as he received it, he finally decided to call me.
What is this? Are you out of your mind?
I'd forgotten I'd bought that. What's the problem? You told me to return the items of yours that I'd sold. I searched hard for that one.
Why would you send boxers of all things to my place of work? The delivery man came right into the office with the box and shouted my name out loudly for everyone to hear. Everyone was of course curious what was inside a giant Prada box, so I had to open it in front of everybody. I didn't expect it to be boxers. Everyone saw it. So embarrassing. And you purposefully sent it to be signed for by the recipient, didn't you? Originally, they just deliver it to the downstairs lobby, but because it had to be signed for by me, it was delivered right to my desk. It looks so unprofessional. Do you want me to get fired?
What have I done wrong? You were the one complaining about losing your precious luxury items. All I did was buy you new ones. I would have given them to you in the house yesterday if you had been there. It's not my fault. I wasn't the one who told you to leave.
We'll talk about this in the house later. I'll bring the boxers. I don't want them, so refund them immediately.
In the house? Don't think about trying to come home today. You missed your chance yesterday. Anyway, I've already changed the door lock, so don't bother.
What? Why would you change the locks?
Since you left me in the house all by myself, I decided it was my right to. Anyway, I'm busy, so I'll talk to you another time. Bye!
Hello? Honey? My mom just called and said you offered to renovate her kitchen, too. Where are you getting the money from for this? There is nothing wrong with her kitchen.
There was also nothing wrong with her refrigerator, laundry machine, and dryer. But you bought her new ones, didn't you?
That's because my mom said she didn't like the ones she had and she wanted new ones.
Okay, but your mom has also mentioned multiple times that she wanted a kitchen renovation too. When she found out I paid to renovate my parents' kitchen, she was very upset. Thought it was extremely unfair. So this time I decided to pay for hers.
I appreciate that, and I'm grateful for you offering to do that for my mom. But with what money? We can't afford that.
Oh, my bad. I forgot to mention. Well, I was thinking, after I've sold your car and computer gaming setup, we will have more than enough money.
My car? Please tell me you're joking. You haven't sold it yet, have you? Honey, please, don't do this.
Not yet, but I've made an appointment for them to come see it later. Then I plan on selling it. If your mom says she wants something, she needs to get it. So we need to sell something fast to be able to pay for it.
Why do you get to decide what we sell? I need my car and computer. They are so important to me.
Are they more important than your mom? What a bad son you are. I think your mom likes me more than she likes you now.
Why are you being like this all of a sudden? It's scaring me.
Stop complaining. It's all out of the kindness of my heart. I just want your mom to live a long, healthy life. Don't you? So from now on, I will just give her whatever she wants. Even if that means we have to spend all our money and sell all your things to fund it. I won't even be able to afford to put food on the table for you. So you will have to fend for yourself for food. You can just go out on the streets and beg. Or better yet, get a farming job.
Don't be so ridiculous. You're going too far. We don't need to spend all our money on my mom. Stop now.
No, I'm telling you. From now on, we are going to give our everything towards pleasing your mom. Even if we have to starve, it will be worth it if we can please your mom. As long as she is satisfied. Make sure you look after your shoes you are wearing. You won't be getting new ones anytime soon.
I get it. I've learned my lesson. Stop it. I made a mistake. Don't sell anything. Cancel the car appointment. Don't you dare.
No, I want to be the best daughter-in-law I can to her. I've already made it my mission to do so. You know how stubborn I am. I am not changing my mind.
I give up.
Later that day, for some reason, Charles left work and came home early. He stared at me with sorrowful puppy eyes and got on his knees. He grabbed my hands and begged for forgiveness. He promised from now on he will stop giving in to his mom and that his family would always come first. He couldn't bear to lose his computer and car, so he finally let down his ego and gave in. I told him I would stop, but I could change my mind again at any time and decide to go through with it. So he was warned to be careful. He promised to pay me back everything that he received from selling our son's gold bar. It was deducted from his monthly pay and he returned it to me with no complaints. He came to his senses and realized that living with a little less spending money that month was better than living with nothing and being a beggar for the rest of his life. I realized that no matter how strange and demanding your mother-in-law may be, as long as you can control your husband and he knows who the main priority is, there will be no problems in the relationship. I believe in being a good son or daughter to your parents, but there is no need to be over-excessive with it. If it means you have to steal from your own son in order to fulfill such a duty, then it is too much.